Google announce why contents removed from search results. Google's Public Search Liaison, Danny Sullivan, spell out two types of content that get eliminated from the Google search result page. He also explains why this happened and the importance of removing the contents. Google's core mission. Delivering the most relevant and reliable information to everyone is Google's core mission. Every day, 15% of new searches are completed on Google that has never been matched before. So, Google uses an automated system to get the most reliable and suitable information for the user. This automated system is more familiar with the name Google algorithm. To ensure an accurate information, Google prioritizes some content and some are removes. Prioritized contents will be shown more and contrarily, penalties contents will less apparent in Google SERP, search engine's results page. On April 19, 2021, Danny Sullivan disclosed two factors due to which Google deleted the data. Removing contents to complying with the law. Google eliminates contents from search results when legally need to remove it. Legal notices may come from the owners, copyright owners, and even the government of a country. These notices can be coming from many reasons such as privacy and defamation. Google's legal liabilities about privacy and calumny can vary from country to country and culture. Each country has different laws in the judiciary. Google respects them and removes anything that goes against the law of a country. Some contents are considered illegal in almost all countries, such as child sex abused material, CSAM. Google develops a way that can detect these kinds of articles and remove them from search results. Many Laputin contents violate the law on the web. That cannot be detected automatically by Google. People and authorities need to be reported to Google about these web pages. Anyone can report any content that violates the policies by using Google's request form. Google reviews these requests and takes action if needed. Most of the time, for legal removals, Google shares the requested information with the government, maintaining their transparency law. Also, Google let the website owners about the removal requests with Google Search Console. Removing contents to voluntary removal policies. Not many people concern about Google has policy to remove personal information. Google may remove content under these policies whenever there is no request to remove it. In this policy, Google tries to ensure the people's safety by doxing their information. Doxing is an act when someone or a group exposes people's personal information on the open web in terms to be harmful. For example, sensitive personal information can be bank account details, medical details, personal contacts, government-issued ID, etc. According to Google Copyright of 2021, 5 types of your personal information are eligible to remove. Non-consensual explicit or intimate personal images. Involuntary fake pornography. Content about me on sites with exploitative removal practices. Select financial, medical, and national ID information. Doxing content. If you want to remove your personal information from Google that violates their policies, then you can request it here. Sullivan says that Google is concerned about new types of doxing. So, they are working on updating their policies and algorithms so that Google can improve their design more accurately. Sullivan states, "We also look for new ways to carefully expand these policies to allow further protections for people online. For example, we allow people to request the removal of pages about themselves on sites with exploitative removals policies, as well as pages that include contact information alongside personal threats, a form of doxing. In these cases, while people may want to access these sites to find potentially useful information or understand their policies and practices, the pages themselves provide little value or public interest and might lead to reputational or even physical harm that we aim to help protect against. Using insights to solve issues at scale. Many new web pages are being created every day and they are being published on the open web. This is almost impossible to check every content of that huge number of websites on the web that they are loyal or not. That's why Google uses insights to solve the whole scale issues. Google check the insights and take action whenever needed. For example, if a website receives a high number of legitimate requests to remove content for copyright infringement, then Google will reduce that website's presence in the platform. Similar things will happen if a website or web page gets notable removal requests, then it will be minimized in the search results too. Sullivan reminds us that the contents may not appear in search results, but they do not vanish. These contents or web pages still on the internet. None but the website owner can entirely remove that content. Ultimately, it's important to remember that even when we remove content from Google search, it may still exist on the web, and only a website owner can remove content entirely. But we do fight against the harmful effects of sensitive personal information appearing in our results, and have strict practices to ensure we're complying with the law. We're always evolving our approach to protect against bad actors on the web and ensure Google continues to deliver high quality, reliable information for everyone.